The reason Taylor Swift struggles with sensuality is actually pretty simple. It's because she's a capitalist. She's a billionaire capitalist. What does that have to do with sensuality? I'll tell you. Sensuality is the process and the feeling of feeling your body, feeling your emotions, being in touch with both of those, being in tune with all of these senses going on, your taste, smell, touch, whatever. And the more in touch you are with your feelings and everything around you, the more you're embodying like a sensuality, because you're in it to feel things, you know? However, what happens with someone like Taylor Swift, we also see happens with men. When you are devoting yourself to making as much money as possible in a very capitalistic way, by pushing yourself super hard, overworking yourself, what's happening there is you're actually training your body to cut yourself off from your feelings, your senses, your emotions, so that you can continue to work. Again, we see this with men all the time, because men, they want to achieve this like financial status, so they are going to be like, I'm not going to go to therapy, I'm just going to work. Because that's their goal. Their goal is to have as much success as possible, not to honor their feelings. So that's why I find it personally highly unlikely that someone who has devoted themselves to money, capital, being a billionaire, there's not a lot of room to feel your feelings and be in touch with your body, because if that was the case, they would have to hear their body be like, slow down, stop. Maybe don't get on a private jet immediately after a show and go to a football game and then come back. You know what I mean? It's like your body would be telling you to do different things than chasing constant like money, success, press, all of that. So when someone is routinely disconnecting themselves from their body for their work, i.e. someone like Taylor Swift, men, that's when we see this like sensuality crisis. That's when we see them trying to be sexual, trying to be sensual in their body, and it doesn't connect because they're not used to that. And I think it also being like a lifelong thing. Like, she has been successful for a very long time. Same thing with a lot of men. They cut themselves off from their feelings and emotions from a young age as well. Unrelated but semi-related, I feel like Taylor's gonna have like a dom phase. I feel like that is a way that she will eventually connect with her sensuality and her sexuality, is by embracing a little black latex and giving us an album like that.